Simplicity is the keynote of all true elegance. This is a quote by Coco Melon Channel or whatever. So basically what he's trying to say is simplicity is the best option. And I fully agree. This quote can be put into effect into a lot of different things, like, basically any topic you can think of. But I want to be talking about liminal spaces. Like, I can literally put two colors together right now, and it could still be called liminal, I'm not gonna lie. And if you think this drawing sucks, shut up. So I wanted to show you some different liminal space images I could find, and their simplicities and stuff. So the first one, or ones, I would like to talk about now, fields. Like, it's basically the example that I gave you a few seconds ago. They are pretty cool. All you need is some clouds and some grass, and you can even put a house or something there. Boom, there you go. Yet we find them so intriguing. Now, I'm not saying that like a bad thing. In fact, a pretty good one, but yeah, it's pretty sick. If you look at some of the most popular liminal spaces, most of them are fields. So I was originally going to put the eye doctor liminal spaces in a different category, but since most of them take place in a field, I will go ahead and put them here too. Like this picture of a hot air balloon, which is mostly covered by field. And this one as well, which I used for my profile picture. Now we can move on to the next liminal space category, which is way further than, the fields and stuff. Hallways. Now I know basically all of them look the same, and I know we've all been through hallways like 10 million times in our lives, but they're still pretty effective, I'm not gonna lie. Some are better than, others. Like, why is this picture so popular? Like, come on. Now, this one might be my actual favorite liminal space. Oh my gosh. While I'm not big on hallways when it comes to liminal spaces, it's alright. Anyways, we can move on to the next one. Houses. Like, these liminal spaces are so common. Wait, a video idea just popped into my head. Well, stay tuned for that in the next couple of weeks, I guess. Anyways, the house liminal spaces have basically three types. They can either be the most blissful and heavenly picture you've ever seen, or they can be one of the scariest pictures you've ever seen. Or maybe weird and suspenseful, who knows? Now, in this case, I usually like to talk about the blissful one because, I prefer it any day of the week. Twice on Sundays, of course, but... Now, I'm not talking about the ones inside the house because, I'll save that for another video, but I'm talking about the outside viewings. Now, I would not recommend doing these pictures if you want to get into liminal space photography because, you might dox someone or someone else. Now, this might considerably be one of my shortest videos, and hey, at least you got some content because, this video came out in it took me about an hour to make, I'm going to be honest. But I'm probably going to upload another video in the next couple of days, and then probably, I'll start posting way, way, way more in the next week, alright? So stay tuned for that, and like and subscribe optionally, and I'll see you.